Beats has finally come out with a new Beats pill after a few months of some celebrities teasing us with one out in public. We now have an official release date, and of course I have one in hand here and was able to test it out over the last week or so. And the new Beats pill has been redesigned to now feature a single tweeter and a single racetrack woofer in this sleek body that comes in red. I also have black here, and there's a champagne gold color. Unboxing the pill was very simple. You just pull the tabs and out comes the Beats pill with nothing else but USB-C cable for charging and a few guides to boot. Now, when taking a look around the pill, you have this grill here for the speaker part, and then you got some rubber silicone kind of surrounding the rest of the speaker. Very kind of classic Beats pill. You also have a lanyard here, which is removable, but why would you want to? It makes it so much easier to swing around and carry. Also, there's a USB-C port on the back and some buttons at the top. You've got your power button, you have a control button here in the center for your playback controls, and you also have your volume up and down. And the buttons are fairly tactile too, which is always nice. Now, a few fun things about the new Beats pill. If you buy two of them, you can amplify them together. So all you do is hold down the center button and it turns it into amplify mode, and it makes everything super loud and sounds that much better. It's a lot more fun, honestly. The Beats pill was already pretty loud on its own, and now when you pair them together, you get really good sound, which makes it significantly louder for everyone in a bigger room or outdoors. Then, if you want, you can actually hold down the center button and the volume button here, and it'll turn it into stereo mode for making one the left channel and one the right channel. And that's just a really nice included extra feature there for those who want to separate the channels a little bit. The new Beats pill does work with any Android or iOS device, but when I paired it with my iPhone, you'll see that you do get that one-touch connection that we all know and love with Beats headphones, AirPods, etc. Super easy to get it set up, and the same can be done on Android with its version of that one-touch pairing, and you also get Find My for iOS and Find My Device for Android. Users also get automatic pairing across iCloud and Google accounts. Again, very similar to the latest Beats headphones features. You get the same thing with the Beats pill. The Beats pill can also serve as a speakerphone for your connected devices. There's a noise learning algorithm that suppresses ambient sound to target the user's voice, and full duplex support helps ensure your conversations are intelligible to both sides. Also, voice assistant support for connected devices is also included, so you can activate Siri or Google Assistant with just the press of a button. And that's not something you always get with other speakers, so it's really nice to see on the Beats pill. Also briefly mentioned earlier that I thought it sounded really good, but we should probably dive into the sound quality just a little bit. This speaker really packs quite a punch. Lots of bass, which, you know, Beats and bass, pretty synonymous over the years, but this is actually one of the first Beats pill speakers that I've ever personally owned, and I've heard them in the past, and I've always thought, wow, that speaker's got a ton of bass, and it's nice to actually own one. And when you pair two of them together, I mean, whew, it's a lot of bass, it's a lot of great sound, honestly, especially if you're gonna use this for like an outdoor cookout. And so if you wanna buy two of them, you have the ability to have that extra full rich sound, but maybe somebody else has one and you have one. I would highly recommend bringing it, and if you're at a party together, you can really pair that up and get some great sound. Also, I mentioned that the USB-C port is used for charging, but also you can get lossless audio over that USB-C port if you want to, and I highly recommend doing so that you get the best high quality sound at all times. But I'm sure for most people, Bluetooth audio will be just fine, and it's also the most convenient, having everything be wireless. For those who have maybe a pool or want to take this to the beach, you'll be happy to know that this also has an IP67 rating, something that was missing in the Beats Pill Plus lineup. So if you had one of those and you were really mad that you didn't get that IP67 rating, well, you have it here and it's highly welcomed. As I've mentioned a few times, you have USB-C, which is the first time ever in a Beats Pill, which again allows for lossless audio over a wired connection, but you also get easy recharging and the ability to charge other devices from the pill's internal battery. The pill itself has up to 24 hours of battery life, and a 10-minute fast fuel delivers up to 2 hours of playback. So if you're in a quick pinch, you can quickly charge it and have about 2 hours for the beach or the pool or wherever it might be. The Beats pill retails for $149 and will be available on June 27th. And I just think this is one of the better on-the-go outdoor travel Bluetooth speaker options out on the market right now. There's the new Sonos Roam 2, which I also did get. And so if you're someone looking at either one and you want me to do a full comparison video, I'm probably going to do it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. But I'd also just love to hear from you in the comments down below. What do you think of the brand new Beats Pill? Are you planning on picking one up? Let me know down in those comments. This is Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.